Give us a countdown.
We are. It's too late.
What is going on, guys? Welcome back to As Told by Dice. This is Book 2, The Long Winter, Season 1, Episode number 8. What's going on, guys? We are back to a full party.
What's up? Yeah, full party.
Book 2, Season 1, Episode 8,
Oh,
Chapter
see, wait,
47.
and everything got all messed up.
Yeah, I was gonna say the names aren't right, bro.
Let me fix this shit. That's
Is that
because
'cause
somebody
of Enno?
left.
Yeah, that's because of
Somebody.
Enno.
So if I go there, yeah, and then we
You
swap
can move
those
their-
two. There
Can't
we
you move
go.
the?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
you can
go.
move the frame. You can move the frames in Zoom.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
I
that's
did.
what he did.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's still not right.
Is it not?
No, it's
No.
not. Yeah, it's almost right. Hey,
He just has-
there we go.
He has to trade me for him, yeah.
There we go.
Well, now that we're no longer a train wreck, how we
I
doing?
wouldn't go that far.
We had a fun session last time, but we missed you, Castle. How's your the wedding you went to? It
It's fun.
was fun.
I got up to good old shenanigans with some people I haven't seen in over a literal decade.
That's
It's
cool.
Dang,
been a
that's
very
cool.
long time since I've seen some of my family members, so it was really good to get out there, hang out.
Like a literal decade.
Literally, it has been 12 years since I've seen my cousin that actually got married, and then I haven't seen his older brother in about 15 years.
Wow.
So how old is he? The one
He
that
is,
just got married.
he is 24 going on 25.
So you
I was
haven't
gonna
seen
say,
him
so you-
since he was 12?
I have not seen him since I was 13 and he was 12. Yeah,
Oh, okay. You're older than.
I'm a year older than him. Yeah,
I was gonna say, so you haven't seen him
Wow.
since you were 4?
no,
Wow.
I'm the
I
oldest.
mean, does that even count?
No. Yeah.
does
you
count.
Did you
We-
really meet him? Yeah.
He was like my little brother for a couple of years of our lives. Like he and his mom lived with me and my grandparents, and he went to the same school as me, but he was in like kindergarten and I was in like first grade. There was a period of my life where we were very close, and then we have gone our separate ways, and life happened, and now he's married.
Wow.
Comes at
Crazy.
you fast, man.
Crazy things happen.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't want to be that guy. I will say though, I don't think that our panels are up to date.
Which one?
Oh, the one that says Goliath Barbarian 2, High Elf
Oh,
Ranger
yeah.
2,
Oh, you
Tiefling
know,
Bard
yep.
2.
Look at that. I didn't do the. I was
all good.
so busy making sure I got your token in there. Yeah.
Hey, it's my token. It
Well,
doesn't
I
really.
got a gift in the mail today. One of the guys that I played the Atari Twilight game with, he made all of us, everyone who played, our own D6 dice because that's what they run off of. Oh man, come on, Zoom, you piece of shit!
It's your
Hold on.
fault for wanting to have fancy fucking backgrounds.
Gotta turn it off. No. So it's like the color.
Oh, it's so ugly in there. Oh, ooh.
So it has the
Optimus Prime.
Autobot symbol, and then it has
Roll out.
the keystone.
Man, wait, it goes to purple and they didn't do Decepticon?
Well, it's because it's the Autobots is the name of like one of the groups, and then the Keystones is the name of the other group, and so those
Oh.
are the two logos.
I guess. Missed opportunity with that. I'm sorry. As a
And they're the Atari Twilight colors. Yeah, fool.
as a nerd, just felt like there was a missed opportunity. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
You don't want the Decepticons to win.
Yeah, I
We
don't want
want,
them
we
to
don't want to
win.
be on the dice.
But everybody needs proper representation, Bacon.
Stop. Not the bad guys. Anyway, let's see. Did Enno and Mondo want to recap everybody and Castle?
Enno
What
does.
happened?
Enno does.
What the fuck happened?
No.
He said, "Oh,
We traveled to a town named what was the name of it again? I guess
Tourmaline?
Tourmaline. Yeah, this Tourmaline's fish town. We had this kid shouting for help to save people in the cave of riddled with spiders and monsters. Yeah. So Kinna and Mateo, I forgot his name for a moment, set out to help out these people in the meantime, and we just could not, we couldn't refuse or ignore their cries. So we went to town, met the awesome half orc town's mayor, townspeak. That's what
Yep.
you call him. Yeah, and townspeak, man, he led us to the cave. He was really talkative, but we kind of ignored him. Poor guy.
Yeah.
He didn't know what we were going through, so I felt kind of bad. But it is what it is sometimes in life. And then we finally made it to the cave, and then freaking Kinna, huge ass foot. Well, Mateo was trying to be silent and sneaky beaky like alerted all the spiders, so they came out and attacked him and webbed him, and then we chased after this four-legged humanoid spider down the depths of this cave, a mining cave. That's not even a cave. I forgot it's a mining
Yeah, it's a gem mine.
gem mine. Exactly. Big. There's lots of gems everywhere. Seems like we should steal some and sell them later. Quite pricey. Make some good pretty coin. And then yeah, we ended up killing this vortex teleporting invisible spider that was
Phase
massive.
spider, yeah. I like your description better.
What's it called?
Phase spider.
Oh yeah, it phased in and out of reality and dimensions, and then popped behind Kinna as Mateo tried to slingshot himself on the trolley in the middle of this
Yeah.
and try to shoot arrows at it. It was wobbly and he was unsuccessful every time. Nothing surprising when it is he's successful. And then Kinna was able to slay it with one mighty sword slash right to its abdomen. And yeah,
Crush it.
that's where we
Killed it.
left off. And
Nice.
we're now on the way back up, I believe, and we have bodies to save. We found 2 people so far. I think there might be some more down there. So yeah, that's where we left off.
Yeah, so we'll stay in the cave here for a little second, and then Castle Ark just stayed at the tavern, which is called the Blue Clam. He's there like trying to make some coin, but he's
Or
like,
did
I don't
he?
want to fuck with spiders. Or yeah,
Or
sure.
Did he?
Maybe there will be a little side quest thing we can do with him later. But to begin the episode, the water from the river spills out over the ledge, plunging into the darkness of the cave. Uncertain of the depth of the hole, you can tell it's extremely deep, as the sound of the water crashing into the pool below can be heard, but it's not overbearing. Spider webs decorate the cave walls throughout the cave, as you've come to know. The blue and white face spider that lays slain at your feet reminds you, Kinna, of the horrors found near, around, and in the Underdark. The deep expanse that descends below you reminds of just how to get there. The torch in your hand burns bright, revealing the colors of a muted cave in the small area. As you swing around to follow your tracks ascending back to the cave, you notice something below. No, not like a sneaky creature or monster making their way silently towards you, but you spot a chest webbed to the side of the cave about 80 feet below. The way that the gold sparkled when the dancing fire of your torch clashed against it caught your eye. It would be dangerous and precarious to get to it, but something tells you it might be worth it. What do you guys want to do?
Am I right next to the spider right now?
Yeah, I would say you guys are where you're at.
I was in this thing bleed.
How does it bleed?
This is bleed.
Yeah, it bleeds. It's like a kind of like a dark, like
Blue.
Crimson ichor.
Kinna, do you still have the jar of Supersize Me?
I do. Why?
May I see it?
Why?
Do you have to ask why? May I see it? Nothing's gonna.
I'm afraid you're gonna do something silly with it. Like drink half of it.
No, I'm not gonna drink any of it. I promise.
All right, here you go. I'm gonna hand it over to him,
Okay.
and I'm gonna watch. Like I'm gonna cross my arms, just like.
So you have in your hand a full potion of growth.
I'm just gonna pocket it for now. Let's see. Kind of look at me.
Okay.
I'm gonna miss that bottle.
And I'm gonna walk this way and see if there's anything.
There's a chest down here.
Nah.
Looks like there might be quite a bit of gold in this chest.
You sure?
I'm not 100% sure. It's about 80 feet down.
I'm obviously the stronger one here. You should go down there and I can lift you back up.
I mean, I could try to climb down there. I'm not sure if you could lift me back up, Mateo. I mean, I think it might be better, since you're the strongest one here, it might be better if you were to climb down.
No, no,
And
no.
then, like, you, since you're stronger, you could, it'd be easy for you to get up the rope, and then I could pull should you need a little assistance.
You're awfully kind, but I am very skinny. I haven't eaten well, if you see, in months. You have a lot of meat on your bones. You can climb up and down. And if
Right,
something bad
also-
happens, I can run out really fast and ask for help. I'm quicker. So I think that's smarter. So I'll make sure you make a backup. You'll be fine.
You can keep the potion. You don't need to kill me.
Why do I want to kill you?
That's what I'm trying to wonder. So, is there something sturdy I could tie a rope to here? Like how sturdy are we looking?
Yeah, I mean, these are definitely going out over the bridge that you're on
Sure.
is holding your weight, so you might be able to tie something to that.
Okay,
When I
yeah.
can't see.
Sorry, I'm gonna try to
Just
tie
lower
something
yourself
to the
down.
bridge, but also to the rope that was being used for that bucket thing.
Yeah. Okay. So you want to try and lower yourself down slowly but surely, or how do you get? Is Mateo holding it, lowering you down? Like, how's this working? Do you tie it around your waist?
Yeah, I can build layer.
Are you sitting in something?
I'm
Man,
not.
if only they had like a dexterous rogue type character.
I'm
right
not
now,
gonna
that'd
sit
be
in
cool.
anything. I am gonna like lower myself down. I'm gonna set myself up like not like climbing like I'm in gym, but like try to like I'm thinking that from like my time in the Underdark, I've probably got a little bit of experience like doing stuff like rappelling.
Mm-hmm.
And even if I don't have like, the proper gear, like, I can kind of like jury rig it.
That's a casual Wednesday in the Underdark.
But don't you want a
actually, is
belayer,
rappelling.
dude, to help you down? Like,
You
that's
know
the
who would
point
be
of a belay.
perfect for this instance right now? Actually, Revan. If only he wasn't dead.
How would he be perfect, dude?
Dude,
I mean-
like exploring and shit and survival. That's like his niche.
Yeah, I mean, you can definitely help. See, so what I'm gonna do is, do you have another rope? Because we are gonna need some extra rope. I only have like 50 feet of rope. You say it's 80 feet down,
It is 80 feet down.
and
Yeah.
it's like there's
I think-
like, what are we talking like ledge wise?
Ledge.
Like, are there any ledges?
Oh,
I wish I had a climber's kit. Like that would make things
Yeah.
a little easier.
I mean, I don't think that it's like perfectly. I think that there's probably a couple ledges, but not a lot of it would be,
Can I see how deep the water
we're
is?
just scaling it. So it's this right here. This water it's like a river that's pouring out into a waterfall that's going down this hole, and you can't see the bottom of the hole.
How long is the rope that yanks across?
That would be about 20 feet, I would say. 15 feet, 20 feet.
Yeah, so I mean, we're gonna need 2 ropes.
Bacon. I hate to be
Together.
that guy, but since I'm not there and there's no way for me to see it, can you at least make it so I can see what's happening? Because all I see is.
Oh yeah.
I just have this big old black square on my screen right now, and
Can
I'm
you
like,
see it now?
no, I'm just like, I'm glad to just sit in and watch this episode first row seats.
if you
Listen.
if you look at the
Okay,
stream, I
Kinna.
just put it on the.
Oh, hey, look, there it is.
Yeah.
I trust you, Kenna, and I'll jump into this basket. And I'm gonna pull across real fast,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna be like, without even really explaining the plan, you ready?
For what?
And I'm just, is that a yes?
No.
And I cut the rope, and I'm gonna hold on to the trolley. I like all the basket obviously on the other side. I'm gonna hold on as I just swing back down.
So you're cutting the rope here, so it's gonna swing like a pendulum towards Kinna,
But yeah,
about 15, 20 feet down.
Yeah.
Okay. So go ahead and roll a strength check, athletics, whatever's your best in there to
my
see if
God.
you.
wait, you wanna wait? Quick, can I do acrobatics? Not
No, it's about holding on, not about what you can. You're holding on to the pole, not strip teasing on it.
Well, then I went on a suicide mission. I was thinking acrobatics.
no, like I think like you,
Dead.
Kinna, you feel like not fully, but you do feel that it shift, like it pull, like the momentum of his body kind of falling and pulling, kind of, not completely, but definitely like shook the bridge a little bit.
Sure.
So take that for what it is.
All right. I am going to
What happened to me though?
I'm like,
You're not.
You're holding on.
You're not
Oh, I am?
strip teasing the pool. That'll be.
I'm like lost lame leg, and I'm gonna like just kind of like as quick as
that's
I can.
awesome.
I'm gonna throw myself like down like on the platform and try to like grab the rope.
Don't want to concern you, but
on
it
this
seems
side,
like-
so that like
Yeah,
to
I think you
prevent
can
him
get a
from
hold of it
falling.
pretty well. Yeah. You get a hold of it, and it's still connected to like the pulley system on that side.
Okay.
So it's still like there. So you think now, because it's a rope that is here and it's looped. That's how it was being
Yeah.
pulled. It's twice that size. So I guess the rope would technically be like 40 feet if you were to cut it.
sure.
Yeah.
All
I like
right.
to imagine that what I'm doing is what actual Ark is doing at the bar.
Yeah.
Eating.
Yeah, but I think it had like a knot or something, and it got caught in that pulley, and so he's 40 feet down. He's pretty deep, but you go to grab the rope and you're holding on to it.
Yeah, because I'm worried that like if the pulley like breaks free of this platform, or if the platform just breaks, like then I can just I can go to Ark and just tell him like, you don't want to hang out with me.
Yeah.
All of my friends are dead. Can I tie my rope now to, like, is there a way for me to like connect my rope to this rope so that I can continue to lower him?
Yeah. So I think what you would do is you would have to tie your rope to where there's like the knot that's stuck in the pulley on your side.
Yeah.
And then you would like release it from that pulley, the pulley from like whatever beam it's on, and then you would slowly lower it from there.
Okay,
that makes sense.
that is what I'm going to try to do.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a strength check. I think if you're taking the time to like knot it, I'm not going to be like
Critical fail.
Right.
Critical
Yeah, I mean, I'm
fail.
not really rushing if it doesn't seem like he's
Yeah.
in danger. An athletics or a flat strength?
whichever you're best at. I think athletics is good.
Yeah, my athletics. I'd rather do my athletics. I don't want another dead friend. Nice.
Nice. Yeah, you lower him. I mean, he was about halfway there, and with that, you can get him down all the way down to the chest. Mateo, from
Wait,
there,
I'm going down.
you cut the rope and you jumped off.
Oh, yeah, okay. I guess I'm the one going down.
You
Jeez.
would have swung.
Yeah,
She would have
yeah,
had to
yeah.
have pulled you up. Yeah. You were about to fall down the whole hole. Where did you think you were? I don't understand. Anyway, you get
I guess.
you get to the chest. It is on like a spider web, and then it's webbed to the wall. So you think you could, like, it's sturdy enough that you could potentially, get onto the web to cut it off, or you can try and pull yourself to it, cut it, and hold
Kinna,
the-
this wasn't the plan. You were supposed to yank me up.
You're already halfway there. Or grab the
That was already
chest, and then I'm going to yank you up.
It looks awfully heavy. I don't think you can lift me and the chest up.
I think it's going to be okay. We can try.
I don't like this plan.
No,
I
it's
jump
a-
out of the-
It's a good plan.
I
It's
jump out of
your
the basket.
plan.
Jump out. Wait, hold on. Am I
wait.
40? Am I 40? I'm confused.
Yeah, I think. Look, Mateo, you're confused. Don't jump out of the basket.
But it's right there.
I don't like this plan.
For the
Just
love of
plunges to
God.
death. Okay.
I'm
Okay.
sorry. I misunderstood. I thought I was
Okay.
already next to it. Was I not next to
Okay.
it?
You are. He's saying halfway because, or she's saying halfway because you're at it, and now you just need to be pulled up for it to be over, right?
Okay, I thought it was only 40 feet.
Yeah.
I'm like, wait,
So
I misunderstood.
you're 80 feet down. If you wanted to get out of the bucket, you could on this spider web that looks like, like well made and sturdy enough, and then, or you can just, pull yourself over to it and try and cut it down.
Can I
But yeah, if you
perceive
just jump
it is-
out of
it-
the bucket, yeah, not gonna
Wait,
be
is it
fun.
deeper than 80 feet?
Yeah, you still cannot see the bottom.
Oh,
Yeah,
see,
don't
now I'm
jump out.
misunderstood. Don't jump. Can I see there's any other spiders around right now? This is kind
Roll
of-
perception.
Yes.
Although different noises of the cave bounce off the walls and attempt to play tricks on you, you're sure there's nothing of threatening nature around you, other than, of course, the plunge into the deep if the rope were to fray and snap.
How important is this treasure to you, Kinna?
I mean, you're there. Just, I mean,
Okay.
it's not so much how important it is to me at this point. It's the fact that you're already there. So, I mean, just...
Okay. I'm gonna step off the basket and sit on top of the spider webs. Gingerly, though.
I'm gonna pull.
See, I can,
I'm
like,
gonna pull the bucket
I'm-
up.
No. I'm
I'm
putting
kidding.
my foot. I'm putting my foot down to make sure. You can't even see me. I'm 80 feet down. You blind giant. So I'm.
Kinna would definitely feel the bucket get exceptionally lighter.
You feel a jiggle, I guess, because like I'm trying to like put my weight on the
Sure.
spider web to make sure it can hold my weight up.
Yeah, it's
And
doing
then-
it.
Is it sturdy? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna completely let go of the rope. Well, actually, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna hold on, and then I'm gonna pick up the chest, I guess,
Okay.
and then find a way to put it in that basket.
Yeah, you'll have to use your dagger to like cut some of the webs, around it to get it unstuck from the wall. But once you do that, I mean, it's decently heavy. It's like a 3 foot by 2 foot by 2 foot like chest.
I shove it into the little basket and I tie it off, and then if I can.
Yeah, I think you could probably like put it into the basket thing and then like stand on it.
Dude, if you can lift us all up, this thing's filled with gold. You're fucking.
It's a decent sized chest. It seems heavy, but it's probably only like an extra 50 pounds.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe 75 at
It's
most.
about 18 stones. Kinna.
We'll need a strength check from you again, Kinna,
Sure.
We're ready.
or athletics. That's fine.
Or both. Dun, dun, dun.
Dude, that's crazy.
I wasted all my 20s, but it's worth it.
Dun, dun, dun.
Pulling, just like if anyone could see, it's just like
If only there
rippling
was someone
muscles, but no, yeah, it's like if you're pulling somebody up in a cave, but no one's around to see it, did it really happen? But yeah, you pull and you probably get Mateo about 40 feet, so he's back where he was.
Okay.
I'll give me one more.
Oh boy.
Critical fail. Oh, you did good.
No, yeah, you're able to get him the rest of the way up
Okay.
from there. Yep. Yeah, you see this ornate wooden chest. It has like the gold embroidery around it.
I'm sitting on like Captain Morgan.
Yeah, as you're like coming up.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you guys want to do from here? Do you guys want to open it? You guys want to wait?
Kenneth, that was not the plan. You were supposed to go down. I was just getting you more rope.
Yeah, the way you went about getting me more rope was kind of like the problem.
It
I
was a
mean, that
brilliant
was
plan.
dangerous. I mean, like, you could have just been gone.
No. I'm gonna walk back to the spider.
Yeah.
You have your treasure now, and I got mine. What the fuck? Oh shit!
Yeah, just so he can see. Just so he can
Just
see.
ignore him. He's been standing there doing nothing since we started this. Just ignore him.
I was like, God damn, what the heck is that thing?
Oh,
Are you
hello,
distracted
donkey.
by your chest and gold? Are you opening it?
I'll open it off of the platform.
Okay.
And does Kinna see me about to do what I'm about to do?
Well, I don't know what you're about to do. Are you just standing like in
This spider.
eyesight?
Yeah. So I'm gonna fill this flask up with some of this face blood water from the spider, and
Okay.
also I'm gonna lean the flask and try to get some of its juices from its fangs into it as well a bit.
Okay, let me get this straight though. You want to put some of its blood in the potion of growth?
Yes.
The potion of growth that's still a potion of growth, or the
Would
empty
that
one?
would that affect it? No, it's still the potion of growth.
I mean, I we'll see. I don't know.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna mix that with a little bit of the spider's fang. Yeah.
The spider's poison or the spider's blood?
Oh, the blood, not the poison. I think you'll die if you drink that.
Okay.
I'm trying to kill
Hey, you never know. Mateo offered to drink it before when he thought it was poison. So
Yeah.
I thought maybe that was his flavor of choice.
I'm mixing it.
Okay, yeah. You
Okay, and
can,
then I'm
but,
gonna
I mean,
pocket.
I'm gonna give Kinna a chance to like see that you're trying to
Sure.
put blood or the blood into the potion to see
Sure.
if
As soon as I'm done doing the blood thing, I'm gonna put it in my pocket. And I'm gonna try to rip some of these fangs off of this spider,
okay.
or both, or one.
Okay, so before that, Mondo,
Yeah.
would you like Kinna to try and stop Mateo from doing this, or are you just kind of like, ugh, or are you enthralled with the chest?
I am not enthralled with the chest,
Okay.
but I am not going to try to stop. I mean, when I handed it over, it is what it is. Like, I was just like, so
Mateo
as
had,
I see him do it, it's just like, and then I'll like examine the chest.
it's
Okay.
a brilliant idea, dude. Imagine a giant ape with a phase into a different dimension.
I don't know if it works like that.
It does to Mateo's mind, bro.
And that's awesome. But
Okay, so then you're going to try to rip the fangs off.
Yes, the fangs.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I think like eventually you can do that. It's just time consuming.
And is there like a head that I can take as a trophy, like as a helmet as I walk out? Like the eyeballs and everything, kind of like it'd be kind of cool. It's like a little.
I mean, this
headpiece.
is what it looks like, right? So you would have to cut through,
Yeah.
like the legs,
Uh-huh.
and then I mean, so it's
Oh.
possible.
I just want to point out, as someone who's done light reading for a new character in a different campaign that I'm playing in soon, that is an artificer, I don't think that's how potions work. I just wanted to throw that out there.
You guys just mix a bunch of little chemicals together.
It's a little more measured than that, but go for it, dog. I believe.
We'll
Yeah,
see.
who knows what will happen? Yeah, you can. So if you want to take
Die.
the time to like do that, you can.
Yes.
All right, Kinna, you
Yeah.
open up this chest.
Mhm.
It's not locked. You find Tinker's tools. You
Mhm.
find a platinum band. It's got a place for a jewel, but it's not. There's no jewel in there. A gold band, same thing, place for a jewel, and a black band. Again, place for a jewel. There's a sack of gems. It's a sapphire, a ruby, and an emerald. All three of them are cut in emerald as an emerald cut.
Wait, give me those one more time. It's
A sapphire, ruby, and an emerald, and they're all in an emerald cut. There are common clothes, and then there are two small hammer/pick combos. So on one side it's a flat surface for hammering, the other side is a pick for like cutting into the rock. A jeweler's magnifying glass, and then you find another sack of coins. You open it up, and there are 45 platinum pieces in it.
Whoa!
Then the most interesting thing that you find is a cube. It's I don't know, about this big,
Mhm.
around. On each side, it's broken up into 9 squares. Each small square subsequently, and each large square. So each small one, and then as a whole, they're all gray right now. Yeah, it's kind of like all grayed out Rubik's cube. That's
Right.
what it looks like.
What does it seem to be made of?
Some kind of metal. It's pretty heavy. Probably
Okay,
about like 6 pounds.
Okay.
Yeah. But you think, if you twisted it, it could twist.
I'll
it's all gray right now.
Yeah, I'll mess around with it once we're out of here.
Cool. Yeah. So you look over after examining everything, and you see Mateo finishing up cutting the head off of the face spider.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And if you guys want to make your way out of the cave, we can do that. As you emerge
Wait,
from the cave,
We have a body with us right now, right?
yeah, it's like laying over here somewhere. It's a
Okay.
halfling body right now.
Perfect. Just
And then there's the human body that you guys velcroed to the wall.
Are they definitely dead?
they're not dead. We talked about this.
I mean, we probably shouldn't call them bodies then if they're not dead. I mean, they're people.
Are you a body?
No,
I'm a body.
I am not surprised. All right, let's get them out of here.
Okay. As you emerge from the cave, I assume you're going to grab the halfling and you're going to grab the dude. You're going to pull him off the wall. As you emerge from the cave, you are greeted by a steady snowfall. Yet another reminder that the weather can change at any moment. In the snow, you can see your footprints that you left when you entered the cave, though they have been filled with a small amount of fresh powder. Can I get... Who's the first person to come out of the cave?
How big are these fangs before we walk out? Because I want to make sure I can carry all this.
Yeah, I mean, they're pretty big. It's
I'm
quite
like
a large
walking out of the
spider.
cave like
I don't
this.
know, like 2 feet.
All right. Hey, I saw one in each armpit apparently. Okay, yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm picturing Mateo and then wearing his hat.
Cool. Who would be the first person, Kinna or Mateo, to
Me.
emerge from the cave? Mateo, can I have you roll a survival check?
I'm very proud of this moment.
Go forth
as
and
well you should
conquer
be.
my ranger son. Pretty decent.
You see an extra pair or extra set of boot prints that would have, you can tell by the amount of snow and the indentation, that would have happened after you guys got there. It looked like it came up, kind of like waited for a little bit in the same spot around the cave, basically like right in front of where you're at, and then it turned around and walked back into town.
How long?
It's hard to say, but
So I
I
can't
mean,
tell.
within the hour.
Can I investigate it? Within
To
the
see
hour. Okay,
exactly
you
how
give me-
long? Yeah, I could. Yeah, if you want to do an investigation check to see like perfectly. It was 25 minutes ago. So you think basically it arrived pretty much right after you guys like went into the cave.
I believe a ghost followed us.
A ghost.
I stand up and start walking towards the town.
Doesn't take long to walk back east, or sorry, west down the road to Tourmaline. Covered in spider blood and webs, the townsfolk look at you timidly. Soon you find yourself at the front doors of the Blue Clam. Once you guys enter inside, you guys would see Ark sitting somewhere, maybe playing music, and then you would also see Speaker Matthew, the half-orc, sitting at the bar.
Mr. George, we bought you your spiders and 2 fangs. And the 2 bodies. People. Excuse me.
Who are you looking for?
Matthew.
Oh yeah, okay. Did you call me George?
No.
Gorman.
I don't know. I thought you might be looking for somebody else, but you guys are back already?
Yes.
You were able to clear the mine out. It's been not so long.
No. Kinna, did we clear it out? I don't remember.
I'm relatively sure we cleared it out. I mean, there are a couple of pretty deep pits, so I mean, something could always come up.
All right. Yeah, I know that there's that one main in the center there.
But as far as, I mean, there was a phase spider. We killed that. There were some smaller spiders. We killed those as well.
I don't think we cleared it.
There were those rats.
There was only three levels, I believe, is what I was told for the cave. Did you search all 3 levels? Did you find our people?
We found
You
these two.
A couple.
Yeah.
What?
Can you set them down? I want to take a good look at them.
Sure.
Well, I got to make sure they're my guys, right?
No, yeah, no, I completely understand. I just
Oh, yes, Matthew. We spent the time to wrap these people in spider webs and just bring them to you.
No, I'm not saying that's what you're doing. I'm saying if they're the two people that we're missing or who these people are.
I'm just messing with you.
He looks at them and he's like, yeah, these are our two guys here.
Are there more?
Well, I mean, this is the important part. The miners, they can. You guys killed a bunch of the monsters, so the miners can deal with the rest. And the important part is that these two have been returned. And he turns around. He's like, Burden, and you see behind the bar, there's another half orc, and he's polishing glass. He's like, can you get these two nice solid piece of meat and maybe some potatoes and an ale? They've earned it. And Vernon says something, and he's gonna grab that for you. And I spoke with one of my men that you talked to when you got into town, and well, for lack of a better term, he told me about some of your guys' problems, and I had him take your axe beaks up to the stable north. It's the last building up on the north road up to Lonelywood, so they're getting rested and food and taken care of there. He told me that you've been also transporting a fallen friend on the road. I'm sorry for your loss. I don't know what I can do for you in that regard, but Kinna, I wasn't completely transparent with you about the glass you asked about. So I wanted to kind of make sure you were on the up and up, I suppose, see what was going on. But they stopped into town looking for some reprieve from the weather and a good meal, and I happened to be in the Klamath that night, so I took it upon myself to talk to them. As speaker, I like to know who's visiting, and I try to convince some people to stay here. But the long short of it is, I believe they were brother and sister, and they were looking for one of their family members. When I pressed about it, they didn't have too much to really go on. They said that when they were younger, they lost their sibling, and now that they're a little bit older, they're able to kind of go out on their own and look. So that's what they were doing. I don't know. They didn't really share much other than that, but I wanted to share that with you. So
This is about glass.
Well, I appreciate your transparency.
I thought maybe it would be a reward as well as here. And he hands you guys the sack of 50 gold pieces.
50 gold each?
No, it's just a sack filled with 50 gold. Yeah. He said, so, yeah. Thanks for taking care of the mine problem. I really appreciate it.
I drop the fangs and I hand him the head of the spider.
Oh,
This is a gift. Trophy. Yours.
I appreciate that. I'll see what we can do with it.
I'm sorry. Did these Goliath leave their names?
No, they were secretive. Nice enough and kind enough, but they didn't really want to share too much. I kind of had a feeling that they were just untrusting.
Sure. Did they say where they were from?
No, they didn't mention that either. But there are really only two tribes around here, and they were kind, so kind of rules out one of them.
Sure. All right. Well, thank you again for your transparency.
Oh.
And for the gold. I'm glad your men. Hopefully they'll be all right.
Appreciate that. Yeah, are they alive?
I think so. They're probably going to need some serious looking after, though.
Yeah, that looks right. And he kind of like calls the two of his employees, and he tells them, hey, can you take it over to the hospital, please, the clinic, and they go do that. Yeah, they're like almost. I mean, they were a little bit, like the webs were pulled away from their face and arms and whatnot. But he just says, well, like I said, thank you, and I hope to see you guys in Tourmaline again. Maybe there's more I'll have for you then, but right now,
hopefully not.
Well, all right.
Perhaps we'll meet again.
Have a good night, you two.
I think he meant that
You as well.
offensively.
Enjoy your ritual tonight.
My what?
Your ritual, your gift, your
Oh,
head.
thank you. Yeah. I'll figure
Do-
out what to do with this thing.
Did the bartender bring our drinks yet?
Yeah, as he's leaving, a couple minutes later, you guys have the room and your food and whatnot.
I am tempted to drop a few drops of that poison into my mug.
The potion you made?
No. The fang.
The fangs?
Yeah. just
So
a
you
couple
kept
drops.
the fangs, and so he has like a fangless fake
Yes.
spider head? Okay.
Yeah. Well, I
Gotcha.
mean, I
That's
feel like
only assuming that the potion he made is also not poisonous.
True.
We'll
yeah,
find out.
I guess that's fair. You want to put some of the poison in your drink?
Bro, he's trying to
little
get
bit.
the greatest trip in the history of trips.
listen, the thought process on Mateo is like he saw those people, whatever happened to him, so he wants to build a tolerance. So I'm gonna take a little drop it every once in a while throughout the trip so that he can build up a tolerance to this.
So that if you meet
Okay.
Wallace Shawn on top of a cliff, you can best him.
Exactly. You know what I'm talking
You knew
about.
that I knew that you knew.
You're microdosing this poison to become just
Immune.
completely immune to it.
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, what do you think? I took the fangs for fun? Just go around like poking people with it? There's a point to it, right?
Dude,
want the
I don't know.
poison.
You took orc heads to tie ropes through them and use them as nunchucks, so I don't know what you're gonna do.
I had no weapons, bro.
My
I don't know
dinner
Mateo's
with
feeling it.
Mateo. While he's
Yeah.
doing this, I want
Yeah.
to examine, if I can, these bands, the platinum, gold, and black bands.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
looking at the sapphire, ruby, and emerald with these emerald cuts, do they look like they should fit in the insets on the bands?
Yeah, so all the bands do have an emerald cut inset.
Mhm.
Inset. But yeah, I mean, you could. I mean, you're not a jeweler, right? But you look like these are meant to go into some of them. Yeah.
Okay.
You don't
So-
know exactly how they match up or whatnot, but yeah.
All right. Do I notice Mateo playing with poison?
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right. Well, if we're all doing something that's potentially dangerous, and I'd like to give the Rubik's Cube like one twist.
Which way? Right or left? Up or
Is it-
down?
Did I see
up.
him?
Like, so the upper left side,
Spins?
like one twist up.
Do I see him doing this?
Yeah.
What is that? What you got from the chest? As I'm taking a sip of my drink, riddled with poison.
It's one of the things I got from the chest.
As you spin it, so just so I know, it's the top one, and you're just spinning it. Is it
So
clockwise?
like
So it's so is it the vertical
The-
3 or is it a horizontal 3?
it's vertical. So it's like
Vertical,
if I'm
yeah.
holding it, like, yeah, it's like I'm turning the
Towards you.
left side up.
Oh, up.
Away.
Gotcha.
How
So
do you
as
know what
uh,
face is facing towards them if it's all gray?
Yeah, it's a thing. So
Okay.
as you flip it,
Thank
the
you.
three lines go white.
Huh. And I would
Did
like
you say
to...
I was in the room when? They
Yeah,
walked
you're
in?
there. Yeah,
This
yeah,
is
yeah.
fancy. Hello, Otter.
I'm
Good
see,
to see
and
you
I
again.
see him slip poison, and her mess with the mysterious object.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think that you necessarily know that it's mysterious. You just see that.
Yeah,
it's like a
I see her
great-
messing with some weird object, and he's took.
How do you know this is poison?
How do you know this isn't
It's out of a
toy?
fang.
How do you know this isn't a toy I had from childhood?
How do you know
I'm
this
just
is
saying. I'm
poison?
just saying. I'm just saying. Like, do I see everything happening over there? I just want to know where Ark's at right now.
Why did
Yeah, I
he do
mean,
a
I think
history
you're in the
check?
bar at a table. Whether you came up during mass you talking, I was leaving that kind of. up to
Oh,
you to say, like, hey,
I
I'm
will.
listening here.
While they're doing the possibly dangerous, I'll walk up with the drink in my hand.
You should have joined us, Otter, in our cave adventure.
Okay, that does sound very exciting. Unfortunately, you both were gone by the time that I was awake. You said early, but you meant really early. Did you know that? That was... The sun hasn't even risen, I think. Might have been hungover.
I take a big chunk of my drink.
I'm gonna try to turn the thing back.
Goes back gray.
Okay.
Turn it the
Interesting.
other way. Turn it the other way.
All right, I'll try turning it the other way.
That's some sort of
It's
new.
orange.
Ah, it's a simple.
Is it some sort of toy that you found?
May I see it?
I think I'm gonna hold on to it for now, and
That might
maybe
be
in a little
smart.
while.
Mr. Mateo.
Oh, look,
I believe you
Ox
said your
saying
name
something.
was? Yes, I'm saying something. Your name was Mateo, correct, sir? If I remember
Yes.
correctly. What did you put into your drink just now?
Wisdom.
And that right there is exactly why you don't get the fancy color toy.
Now you see. This is a very wise move. What I'm doing.
You know what I think is a wise move?
Giving me the toy.
No, actually, I was gonna say not going anywhere near the fangs that you're holding on to would be very wise of you. I'm not sure what your reasoning is for this, but don't think it's gonna work out the way you want it to.
I gulp the rest of my drink.
Okay, how much did you put in? Just a drop? 2 drops? 3? 4?
I think I'm gonna start with 2 drops.
Okay.
I think with every drop, it should up a DC on a con save.
So what I would like to do at this point, Bacon,
What do
is
you
like
mean?
after being a little so these things are interesting. Trying not to worry too much about Mateo possibly poisoning himself.
Mm-hmm.
Like as an action, I'm just gonna kind of open my awareness as I'm thinking about these things.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to use my magic awareness
Nice.
to see if these things are magic items. I am assuming, like, my own headcanon. Like, I'm not exactly sure that, like, this stuff is about to happen. So this would be, like, the first time. And I'm just like, whoa, wait a second.
Yeah.
If
I
they
think
are
like
indeed magic.
yeah, I think you kind of see like your vision change slightly to where mundane things look very mundane, that
Mhm.
almost blotted out, whereas if anything were to be magical around you, it would be kind of more glowing, and that what would be filled with more of the color
Mhm.
in your vision. And the cube definitely lights up magical.
Mhm.
And then let's see. That's it, actually. That's the only thing that lights up magical.
Okay.
I will say this: you get a faint magic from all 3 bands,
Mhm.
but they feel like incomplete.
Okay. And I'm like, oh, interesting.
Oh, you know the location.
Very interesting. Huh.
Okay. And then Mateo, you to roll a con save.
Oh, I should take a con save. Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're drinking poison.
I know we good.
You did like 2 drops. It's not like a
7 poison damage. So as you're drinking it, you're feeling it, and it's kind of like it makes you want to throw up. But yeah, you stiff it in there, and you feel a little lethargic, maybe a little bit more lethargic than you normally would.
Mateo, buddy, you all right?
I'm a pat him on the shoulder. And I'll
Are
be
you
like,
dead?
What did we learn? Yep, that right there. That is exactly why you don't put weird shit in your fucking drinks of food.
I'll drink to that. You see the bartender like tip to it, and it's like, if you guys are into some weird stuff, you guys should see Doug down in good mead.
Don't give him any ideas.
I'm just saying, I heard Doug has some crazy shit.
Yeah,
I don't.
This is
like
at
it,
least
though.
a good high.
I don't think it's a high. I think it's like
What do you mean,
it's
bro?
like
You can get a high hallucinogen.
I don't think poison is that.
no,
in this way.
poison is very much a low. It's a downer.
I think it's more like you're feeling.
Yeah, I'm a loosey goosey a bit. I mean, alcohol is poisonous.
I mean, that part is. I think you're at that stage of where you like perpetually feel like you're gonna throw up.
So here's
Oh,
the
I'm
problem,
nauseous.
right?
I'm
The thing
nauseous.
with venoms from like spiders and snakes and such.
Yeah, it's with
is that
venom.
They usually
Yeah.
well, the venom they're usually to help coagulate the blood and kill their prey slowly. So if you drink venom, it's just gonna make the blood that carries the cells like
It's on my stomach. I'm like,
it's so separated because you diluted it with whatever you drank, but it's not gonna like coagulate, but it's gonna make your blood just not work quite as fast as it should, and it's gonna make you feel super like slow motion and tired.
Your blood works 7 points less than it should.
You
Yeah.
you got 7 points of HP.
it's a perfect high. Let's go.
That's a low, my guy. That's a fucking knockout.
Mateo, can you do me a favor? Please.
This man is whammed.
And no more of that today. I'm gonna take it away from him.
I
Yeah.
try to stop Kinna.
You're way too lethargic for that.
Roll a.
He's in a bit lethargic.
Roll sleight of hand checks to try and pull it away. I guess would be the best contesting.
Well, I mean,
Oh, I think both of you guys have it in your grip, and you're like, gritting your teeth. Can I like give it to me?
strength check.
And then it would be strength checks. Yeah, to pull it away.
Okay. Fuck.
Yeah, you guys are like tug of warring over it. Yeah,
Of
and
course.
then after
Not
maybe after a
unbeatable though.
couple seconds, it kind of rips it from your grip.
I'm gonna push it to the bartender, and it's gonna be like, "Could
How
you
does this last?
dispose of this safely, and please get him something a little
Okay,
fresher?"
I'll get him some water and
Yeah.
maybe something.
Fresh melted snow.
I'll get here's a he like goes to the back real quick, comes out, and here's some bread. Have him eat this. I'll get him some water. And I'll go burn this.
I muster up the strength to say 25 minutes.
5 minutes.
Yeah, he goes and does that and comes back with some water. It brings water out for all three of you guys if you want some. It's
Man,
cold.
he really is a body.
25.
And here I thought he just dropped bodies. It's crazy.
Yeah, he's like. So you guys have fought in the mine then?
Yeah.
Cleared it out. Thanks for that. I appreciate it.
No worries.
How long does this thing last?
Like it's not gonna last for too much longer. Probably just like I don't know, half hour.
Okay.
But yeah. Anyway, have a good night. He lets you guys be. And yeah, he just lets you guys do your thing.
In all the chaos and confusion, I kind of forgot. Ark, are you coming with us to Lonelywood?
I thought we were going to Lonelywood this morning, but now you're coming back from a mine. So yes?
It's like midday, but you guys could still make it.
It's been a rough day.
Looks at Mateo very pointedly. I can tell.
Has it been 30 minutes?
No, you just started talking. You poisoned yourself and now you're upset with the repercussions.
I'm not upset. Just curious how much time.
I'll let you know. I'll let you know.
Okay, thank you.
Mateo, buddy, you good to ride?
You could ride. You think you could ride?
Just tie him securely to the axe beak till he sobers.
All right, I think we're heading out.
I think that might be smart.
Okay.
I'll walk towards the bartender then as they walk out.
He's like, "What can I get you?"
My
Keeping
items.
my eye. I'm gonna keep my
What do you
eye
need?
on Mateo.
My items.
Your
He
items.
didn't take your items. He took your drink, and they.
My fangs.
No. You
just-
got to take that up with.
What is
The
my
lady
fangs? Or I'm gonna kill you right here.
I'm gonna start pulling him away.
I burned him. She asked me to get rid of him. I got rid of him.
You did not just burn them.
There.
I'm gonna grab my dagger and I'm gonna slam it
I'm
against.
pulling him away. I'm pulling him out.
Okay. Yeah, we'll go contested strength.
Full Nelson. Oh no, I don't have the greatest strength. So.
Of course, bro.
I didn't have to roll well. I just had to roll.
I critically failed anyways.
It's the I mean he.
What does
That
this
is
look
the
like?
ultimate
I would like to-
epitome of you are drunk. The dice don't lie.
I only had one drink. We ain't drunk. I'm not drunk.
I think you see like Mateo go for his knife, and then Ark just gets to his wrist before he's able to do much.
No way you burnt them, bro.
Come on.
I'm
come on, bud.
pissed.
Come on, bud. We gotta.
I was gonna become immune to these things, bro.
I don't think that's how phase spiders work, my friend. I'm sorry. We have an axe beak to catch. Come on.
Like,
let's go.
is that hold actually working on him?
Yes. It's not that difficult right now.
Okay.
It's like trying to grab a toddler. Now let's go
Yeah,
before he
and
stabs somebody.
The barkeep's like, I think it's best you guys leave.
Not without my fangs.
Well, they're ash, so
Bring him to me.
like boots, dude.
We're leaving. We're gone.
And he walks
We're out.
away.
We're gone. We're going.
I take out my
outside.
bow and arrow, bro.
No, I'm holding you and I'm pulling you with me. We are leaving.
Where's Revan?
Mateo's not gonna let this shit go, bro.
You guys
It's
put
too
him in, like,
late.
the snow outside. That one guy's watching out for him.
Right.
You know?
All right, I'm gonna grab a rock and break his windows.
From outside though.
Hey,
right?
dude, you should have known how Mateo should react, bro.
I feel like you're forgetting. You lost a strength. You are technically grappled right now.
Yeah.
Can't grab him for that. I'm kidding.
Matthew like comes behind you. He's like, "What? What is going on?"
Our friend here took those fangs he had, put a little drip in his drink, drank it, and now he's just. We need to go.
I'm going to hand him 2 platinum pieces, and I'm just going to say, just for the damage, I'm sorry. My friend is a bit disturbed. I'm going to say this like as low as I can.
All right. Well, I get it. It's been a day, but
We it is, and we're
Thanks.
trying to get him out of town. I don't want any more trouble.
perfect. Well, that works for me. So as long as you guys are exiting,
You
then-
burnt my fangs. I'm gonna burn this place down.
See, now you can't say things like that. That's a very serious crime.
Yeah, you're gonna have to go with them and leave, or you're gonna spend a night in jail. I think.
Come on, let's get Revan home. And I pull
Where's
Revan out of the snowbank and brush all
You
the snow
caused
off
this
his
issue.
corpse.
Kenna, you should apologize.
I look at whoever it is who I pass the platinum pieces to, and I'm like, I am so sorry.
Yeah, it's Matthew. He's like, I
Give him
understand.
another
It's rough,
platinum.
and it's been.
I'm
it's
not
been a
giving him
time.
another platinum.
Give him another platinum. You took my fangs away. I want you to give him another platinum.
Look, I just want him to take your drink away. You're going to hurt yourself, and
My drink, but my fangs. So he didn't take my fangs.
I just want him to take the drink away. I don't. If he took the fangs away, I mean, that's that's on him.
Okay, so out of character.
So it was him.
Let me rewind.
So you
this
tell
for
me I should
everybody.
murder him.
No, it's
I
my
mean-
fault. I told him. I said, "Hey, do me a favor. Take these fangs out back and burn them, so I don't lose another friend in as many
All right.
days."
History check. It all depends on the road right now, baby.
If
I
you
would like
remember
to.
it,
I would like to
think it's
say
more
something
of
real
a-
quick, please.
go ahead.
Deception, but
Out
at this
of
point-
character, the
I
way
took
it
them
went down
myself and
is
burned
that
them.
Kinna took the mug out of his hand and gave it to the bartender. Nothing was said about the fangs. Nobody grabbed the fangs. They would be on his person.
No, I think it
Well, he-
was mostly my confusion with it, but no, I'm just gonna say he grabbed them because that's what he thought.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fair.
we already established that he burned
Yeah,
them.
he burned
so
them.
we might as well just play off of it. like, gotta backtrack
I
all
also
this.
think it'd be very funny if he had them on his person and it was just still getting pissed.
Yeah,
They're just
They're
on
like
his
the
hip and he's
sunglasses.
losing
Yeah,
it.
it's like the sunglasses. Where the
No.
fuck are my sunglasses?
He's like
Who took
stuck
my
them up,
glasses?
like he
All
stuck
right,
them
right,
up
fine.
like under his like
It all
upper lip,
depends.
and he's like,
All right, that was- it all depends.
fangs, bro?
Bacon, did you take 2 fangs and burn them?
The bartender burned the fangs. Yes.
Okay,
That's what he's saying now.
you just didn't want Mateo to be immune to this shit. Okay, Kinna,
I think
I'm
you
a
want-
deception. Then I'm deception. We're running history. We're gonna roll history here, or not?
No, because it would be more. I mean,
I don't care what he's saying.
It's
I
more
just
of a
want to try to
deception
remember.
check.
But I'm trying to remember the scenario. I was there.
Right, but the way that you're trying to remember it is through questioning, and so that has to be done through the mechanics of the game, which is a deception/persuasion check,
Okay.
and then based off.
Persuade me.
Yeah.
Persuade me. You gotta.
Would it?
yeah.
Would you,
Yeah,
could you
so I'm just
argue
like-
that it would have been a perception check?
I was like,
Mateo?
It's
Mateo.
up to him.
Mateo,
Yep.
What do I roll then?
we
I thought
agreed. We agreed that they
You
were
can roll insight if you
dangerous.
want to.
We agreed that they were dangerous and that they should be burned. I said I didn't want to lose another friend, and you said you understood. I'm sorry that something seems to be wrong with you, but I care about you, and we agreed.
Give this man another platinum. And there's no way for me to roll. Do
Roll
not
what?
recall. What do I roll to
You
counter
so
this?
Inside.
yeah, if you can roll an insight check.
Okay, that's what I was asking. Either way, I want you to pay him, and I think you're. I do not recall what you're saying. But are you lying to me, Kinna? I could tell you have a.
I'm not sure what you can tell.
Are you lying to me? Give him the platinum piece.
I'm
And
going
I
to
will
give him the
let it
platinum
go.
piece, and then fine. I'm going to give him a platinum piece.
I would
Yeah,
never
he's-
speak at
he's
this
like-
again.
He takes it.
Matthew, you have a wonderful day. I'm gonna walk
all
away.
right, you too. And he
Ark-
looks to Ark. and
Ark
Kinna,
is the
he's like,
same face as me.
Good luck.
I can't believe I actually rolled good for this.
Nice.
What the fuck happened?
Oh damn it.
Just
all
know
right.
Mateo's fucked up in the head, bro.
We've been knowing that. So you guys go north. Eventually, you guys make it to the last building, and you guys see that that's kind of like the stables. The person there has been informed of your presence and that you're who you are. So eventually, you get your 3 axe beaks back, saddled up, and ready to go. So you guys make your way up north. Your axe beaks cry and squawk as you travel north. The road to Lonely Wood gave you much more to look at than previous expeditions. Where other treks in the snow have provided a nearly endless expanse of white, the road to Lonely Wood is hugged by the forest to the east and the chilly waters of Mare Dualden to the west. On the lake, you can see plenty of ships fishing to catch fish, hoping to catch fish and feed their families and communities. Halfway between Lonely Wood and Tourmaline, you start to feel the earth begin to move. The once just annoying caw of the birds you ride now makes sense. They could feel this coming before any of you. The ground shakes below you. Trees can be seen swaying. Some even crack and fall to the snowy ground. But just as quickly as it started, it ceases, your birds calming down as the earth settles. Do you guys want to do anything or have any conversation?
Revan said
Where did we-
his family said there was an earthquake. I think that was one of them.
What was what?
An earthquake.
Where the ground shakes, a lot of science behind it. They say that friction between. Never mind, you wouldn't understand that right now. Anywho,
The town of
it's-
Lonely Wood is small, with a population of about 100 people.
Friction
You
on
know
the
from
ground.
your
We all know.
interactions with Revan and Speaker Devusa Shane
Fraction.
that the speaker here in Lonelywood is Nimsy, a female halfling. Where her place of residence is, you're not sure, but luckily for you, there are a few 10-towners walking the snowy streets to assist you in locating it.
Hello?
Yeah, it's an older lady. Her legs are short, and she has an extreme case of hyperkyphosis, or a hunchback. In her hand is a wooden wicker basket, the contents of which are concealed by a fancy handkerchief.
I am trying not to look at her hump, but I am
Hello,
obviously
me
looking at her
lady.
hump.
Would you like some help carrying your basket?
No, I'm fine. I can manage myself.
Wonderful. Could you give us some information?
What do you need?
Can I tell her the information?
We're looking for your speaker. Nimsy? Where might
can
I
find-
find her?
She, the speaker's house can be found just right over there, and she points. What are you here for, anyway?
Is she the halfling?
I am going
Yes.
to, when she says, "What are you here for?" Going to slowly and sullenly motion towards Revan's body, my body.
He
I
just
see.
tagging along.
We're returning a child of Lonelywood back to his home for proper burial or cremation. I'm not sure what you do, but
I believe most people choose the pyre.
What
It's
is the
easiest.
pyre?
You burn the body.
I told you we should have burned the body.
I'd like his family to have some closure. I mean, they should, if they want to burn the body themselves, they should burn the body themselves. I don't want to come back with like a handful of ashes and say, "Hey, look, here's your brother. Sorry."
Thank you, fair lady.
I'm going to calmly put a hand on Kinna's shoulder and kind of step forward. If you'll excuse my friend, she's a little emotionally charged. This is, painful time.
Give you.
If you could just point us in the direction of the speaker of the town.
Yes, sure. Her house is there.
Thank
And
you.
she points right to it. Can I? No problem at all. No problem. Can I interest you in an apple? She removes the handkerchief, and it's just a bunch of, like red apples.
Yes.
I'm gonna grab one. I'm gonna
And
toss
she
it.
slaps your hand away. She's like, "Not that one, you dirty devil. Take this one instead. It's much juicier." She handpicks one and gives it to you. And then she grabs one that's pretty big, and she grabs and kind of tosses it to you, Kinna. Whether or not you catch is up to you. And she says, "Big juicy apple for my larger friend."
I'll catch it, but I'm gonna eye it suspiciously.
I'm gonna take a big ass bite of it.
Well,
And
she hands
sigh.
one to.
I'm just like,
wait, Kinna, what happened?
like when he
What'd you
takes
say?
this huge bite, I just
Yeah. Well, so what happens is, Kinna, you have one that's larger.
Yeah.
You, Ark, you got your hand kind of slapped away, and you were handed one, and then she looks at Mateo. So before even Ark has the chance to toss her one, and she goes, "Here," and almost you don't even see it, but she reaches her hand in, and somehow she pulls out a green apple, and she tosses it to you, Mateo, and she says, "A green sour apple for that sour soul."
Oh, I didn't get the first apple. That was. Ark.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
okay.
me. I have it.
Oh, okay. I didn't take a bite of your apple. Sorry, Ark.
Yeah,
I
so
took a
now you
bite
have,
of
like,
my.
Yeah, you taste
I took
it.
a big bite.
It's a nice
it taste like-
sour, sweet, sour
Like a-
and sweet apple.
Like a granny's apple.
Yeah, sure. Taste however you want it to, but it's nice.
Delicious.
I'm
Thank
gonna,
you.
I'm gonna pocket the apple for right now.
yeah.
You guys gonna be
lie.
gonna be this rude, and you're gonna eat the apple this lovely lady gave you.
My mind's on one more pressing matter at this point.
And
puts-
I'm not hungry.
She puts the handkerchief on. She's like, "Don't mind them, sweetie. They could be rude."
Right, calling someone a devil to their face is definitely the most polite thing you've ever done, isn't it?
As
I'm gonna
she's
start
walking-
leading the axe beak away towards the speaker's house.
When did
Yeah,
she
and
call
she's-
you a devil?
She smacked my hand and said, "Don't touch. They're not that one, you filthy devil.
Oh,
Yeah,
I thought
dirty,
she was
but yeah,
talking
yeah.
to me.
Dirty."
Yeah.
Yeah, she called me a
Oh.
dirty devil.
I mean, can you blame her?
Luca.
Yes.
You guys
Yes, I
make your
can
way.
actually.
You guys can see where she was pointing, and it's one of the larger houses, or buildings, I should say, in Lonelywood.
Do you know the name of these children?
Bacon.
Hmm.
You have a DM. It's an important question.
Kenna, do you know the name of the children?
I don't.
The entire time we were walking,
You should step back a bit, Ark. You're kind of intimidating. You should definitely.
Come on, Bacon.
I have it somewhere.
Okay. The entire
sorry.
time they are that we are walking, I don't if they pick up on it, they pick up on it. But Ark will be staring at a house, and if you know anything about the town, which they probably don't, it will be Revan's house.
Okay.
Give me a second. I gotta find this stuff from.
Wait, you're staring at it. Oh, okay.
I'm not really saying anything, and it's only if you notice it. If you want to,
I'm ahead,
wanna
so
try and
I
pick
don't
up on
notice it. I'm enjoying the rest of my apple, so I don't notice it.
And I'm just trying to get to Nimsy's house.
I'm just
Yeah.
throwing it out there for
Mhm.
and for Bacon to know that Ark is eyes locked on Revan's house as he's walking.
Peeping Tom, interesting.
No, not peeping Tom.
Yeah, no,
Give me a
I'm
second,
probably definitely distracted between looking to see if Mateo dies from eating an apple, suspicion at this apple lady, and
Yeah.
you know, the growing like
May
you
I
know, dread and discomfort of what it is like, you know, I'm doing.
during the ride back, can I do one hit dice for health points? Unrelated. I just want to make sure I had some. I don't know what hour.
Yeah,
of
you
the
want
day
to
it
take
is.
like a short rest or something?
Yeah, as we were riding our horses, Axe Peaks, would that be a long enough ride between the two towns?
It's a
Yeah, and I think
6-hour
it's-
ride, right?
Well, not from Tourmaline. You guys already took like the longer part of your journey, but I would say that you spent enough time, and the hard part is that you drank poison.
Oh.
Yeah, go ahead and roll one hit dice. You can roll that. Yeah, that six
Oh.
health can come back to you.
Fantastic.
It would have been way better if you didn't take 7 from poisoning yourself.
I would have become immune. I think Bacon didn't like the idea.
I think that's not. I think to microdose yourself for poison takes months to years.
You don't know what you're talking about.
I will
Yes, I
just say
do.
this: I 100%
No, you
just
don't.
misheard, and I thought that
I've just messed
Kinna
with
was
you,
trying
bro.
to get rid of
That's what I
the-
thought. That's
the,
what I thought.
the fangs, and so that's what I did, and then it was too late to change it.
Because
No, that's what I would have done the same thing. That's what I thought. Kinda said as well. So
Yeah, no,
what I
I just
thought
wanted
Kinna
to
was
get rid of
doing.
the drink. Yeah,
That's what I thought Kinna was doing, but
Hey.
she specifically said she was only grabbing the mug. So
that was a priceless moment. I just gotta tell you, dude. So
fantastic, good stuff. I
That'd
like
be
how
good.
he went from
Bacon?
wanting
I feel like
to
you're
kill.
like really reading your thing. So just,
I am. I can't find what I'm looking for.
He went from really wanting to like destroy the tavern to forcing Kinna to give Matthew an extra platinum. It was a very interesting development of emotion.
which was absolutely fine with Kinna if it like stopped him from
Burning
the
it down.
distraction of me lying. Yeah, kept him from burning the place down. Like that's a win. I
It went from
consider that a
taking
win.
everything Matthew loved to
Right.
giving him a little more money. Or a lot more money, actually, because that's platinum. So you gave him 3 coins, right?
I gave him 3
Three platinum,
coins. Yeah,
3
30
platinum.
gold.
yeah. I
Fuck,
gave him
bro.
a lot of money.
That's a lot of money.
Yes.
We just paid him 50 gold and he gave them back 30 gold. Oh, priceless.
In 3 coins. That's all it took.
Okay.
He's like, I
Well,
paid
you went
20
outside
gold
and
to get
started
my
throwing
mug.
rocks at the windows.
He burned my fucking fangs.
I
bro.
can't find it right now.
That
Castle. I'll have to
tape
give it
was
to
Oh,
you.
you're
salty.
good. Did you see my second one?
Yes, I did. So
Okay.
you guys are going straight to Nimsy's?
Yes.
Yeah, because we need to figure out the family's name.
Oh yeah, like where the house is.
Yeah,
or
we
whatnot?
have no idea where we are. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you don't.
So eventually,
Sure.
you guys get to the house and you knock on the door. The speaker's house isn't much to gawk at. It's a typical home that can be found in the rest of 10 towns. High thatched roofs stand tall, proud of their ability to shrug off the snow. Through the panes of the windows, you can see a warm light inviting you in.
What's a month to split the home?
After the knock, she opens the door and she's like, can I help you?
Your home is beautiful.
Thank you.
My name
I
is
don't
Kinna.
recognize you.
This is Mateo. This is all.
Well met.
Well met. We were friends with Revan Hollowsong.
Yes.
I don't.
He's dead.
Sorry, what?
He
Saying
died.
he's dead.
He died.
He died. He's going.
I've brought his body back. Here for however his family chooses to.
We're here to burn his body with his family.
Yeah.
That was respectful of you, yeah.
And also,
Why?
are you? Can I trust you?
Well, sure, sweetie. With what?
How many years do you have left? Do you think?
That's quite
Uh,
rude to ask, don't you think, Kinna?
I have my reasons. I mean, I'm not trying to be rude, and I do apologize, Miss Nimsy. Like, how old does she look? Does she look like she's very old? Or
Yeah,
does
she looks pretty young. She looks pretty young.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
she's-
I probably wouldn't even ask that. If she looks pretty young, I wouldn't even ask that.
Yeah. Okay.
You know Revan's family.
I know him. Yeah.
Can I trust you to take care of them if I were to pay Weregild for the loss of their brother?
Yeah, you can trust me. I can do that. Sorry, this is just it's hard news to hear. You know.
Do you know him?
Yeah. I didn't know him quite too well. I knew his family and his father before he died. Katrina, his sister, mentioned that she was unable to reach him via Sending Stone. So this kind of makes sense.
How old is she?
I'm gonna go outside to where Revan's body is, and I'm gonna search his body for the Sending Stone.
I believe. Yeah, you can go do that.
I know.
I-
I'm pretty sure someone took it off of him.
Yeah, it's
Mhm.
on Kinna. All the
Yeah.
belongings is on Kinna.
That
currently.
means that means Kinna hasn't had it like on her. It's probably been in her pack, which she loosely wears, or in her axe beak, because she should have got the messages if she was holding it.
Yeah, no, I have
Just-
not been holding it.
Unable to.
Unable to
unable to do
receive
it.
the message.
Do we notice you going through the stuff?
If he
I
walks
just-
outside, you notice. Him walk outside.
I walk outside and I just like give a quick pat to his pockets, and then when I walk back in, I'm like, does anyone know where the Sending Stone is? Then
I have all his belongings in my pack, or those that would fit.
Well, I think
Yeah,
you can trust.
I just
me
like gesture
just
at
fine,
the
though.
pack while I'm giving. So I'm just like here, and I'm going to give Nimsy 43 platinum pieces.
What the fuck?
Or no, I'm sorry,
Oh.
42 platinum pieces.
What the fuck?
And
I know.
Yeah,
I am
okay.
giving
You're a
her
good person.
I am giving her 48 of my own gold pieces. So that'll leave me with 25 for now, like from what the guy gave us.
Is that from the treasure you found earlier?
It is.
Bro.
The least we could do, I guess.
I'll pay you back some.
She looks at the money and she's like almost like stuttering, like she doesn't know what to say.
I don't
It's like,
care for treasure.
Good. I mean, I wasn't really
Well-
necessarily interested in the treasure so much as I'm interested in making sure that Revan's family is well cared for.
You should also give her the cube. It looked like a very priceless
I'm not
item.
sure what the cube is. If it turns out that the cube is something that's just valuable and maybe an object of whimsy and not something that could blow their home up or cause this whole town to explode, perhaps I'll give it to them then. But
A cube exploding.
I
That's
try
crazy
not
for
to
me.
be reckless.
Sorry, off topic.
how would you like me to take care of them? I can give them this money, but
Well, no, I would just like to make. I don't know. I didn't know Revan long, so I don't know what the situation is. I know that his father's passed on, and I know that he was the breadwinner of the family. So I need to make sure that they have food. I need to make
Okay.
sure that they stay warm. I need to make sure that their house is not taken from them, and I need to make sure that they're protected until such time as his brother and sisters are grow up and do whatever it is they're meant to do.
Lovely speech.
If
Kinna.
more money is needed in the future as for whatever, I mean, I would like you to contact me.
I can do that. All right.
And if they're not taken care of, you'll murder you.
I wasn't going to
All right,
say
well,
that, but I'm hoping it's
I've heard
implied
threats
that
like
I
that
wouldn't be
before.
happy if they weren't being well
Right.
taken care of. But you
Well-
seem. Does she seem like a nice sort?
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
okay.
I mean, I'm getting that impression that she's a nice sort. Yeah, so I'm just like, yeah. So it's like, but I'm not. I think you'll do right by them, and I'm sure you'd probably do right by them even if I didn't give you all of this. But
You're right. I would have.
I
taken
don't
care
want
of
it to
them,
be an undue burden. I feel extremely responsible for his death. I didn't kill him, but I may have been able to prevent his death had I not
Now,
been engaged in a
and I have
pointless
something like
combat
that
with
in common
someone
then.
else.
Yeah.
this may
That's
may
kind of
not-
how it goes sometimes, though. Yeah. So
Yeah.
Now, an unrelated question: is it possible to donate to our campaign a lovely barrel of ale?
you can try the Lucky Liar. They'd have some things to drink and whatnot. Are you sure you don't want to give them the Hollow Songs, the gold and money yourself? I mean, this is a large amount of coin.
Right. Well, which
I'm-
is exactly why I'm trusting you with it.
Alright.
The one thing I would hate is for word to get out that these children, I mean, or however old they are, I'm not exactly sure. I just know that they're younger than Revan was. I would hate for someone to find out that they have this money and decide to rob them.
I see what you're saying. His sister Katrina's a little bit older, so
How old
Um,
is Katrina? Like,
a few years older than Revan was. I think maybe 3 to 4
28.
years. She's 28 years old.
I got the impression that she was younger.
yeah, I thought she was like they're old.
Yeah, I
No.
thought she was like a little kid.
Yeah. Oh, that's
Or
that's,
at least a
that's
teenager. I
Natalie.
thought like I got the
No,
impression that the older
I-
of the
Katrina-
sisters was like a
Katrina
teenager,
is
maybe.
Katrina is 28, 29. Lucas is 15, and then Natalie is 7.
We shall give the money to the adult then, not. We assume they were children.
I will give half the
What?
money to the adult.
I do think
Um,
that just pointing it out, if the only man in the family who's getting any sort of combat training is 15, not all of the money to them for
Right.
safety purposes.
Right. So I'm going to take like a third of the money.
Sure.
Roughly, whatever.
Right. I can
And-
keep the rest here
yes,
and divvy it out
please.
while they need it. Their house
Exactly.
is in some disrepair, but his brother Lucas was a little younger, but he understood the kind of the tricks of the trade from what I know. But I can take you up there. His house is just up north. It's actually the furthest north house.
I would appreciate that.
Which one is
Alright.
it? Can you ping it?
Did you see
Did
the
you ping
ping?
it?
Yeah,
Oh, I-
Mhm.
that was
up
too
at the
slow.
top.
Up at the top.
How the heck were you able to see that, R?
I didn't. He looked in that direction the whole time.
Okay.
He's not looking at the house. He's looking in the direction of it. I misspoke because I forgot what this fucking map looked like.
Um,
But Ark looked in the direction of the house.
I can take you to him now, though.
Please.
It would be
Um,
up.
Okay. I just call me crazy. Have a little bit of experience with this. I wouldn't have the speaker of the house too easily visible as we walk up. It kind of lets the littler ones know something's wrong. I think that just telling Katrina at first and letting her decide how to deal with that information would be smarter. I
Yeah,
can
that's fine.
I can deliver the message as I'm the least emotionally attached to this situation, but
I'm not emotional about this at all.
Mateo, you're still attached to a point because you are also there. Whether you're emotionally attached or not is not the problem. I get it. You're actually the great point. You shouldn't give the information because you're too unemotional about it.
Well, I don't.
What?
I get what you're saying, but they know me. They don't know any of you, and
Ah.
people
Yes.
of 10 towns aren't super likely to answer the door to not only someone they don't know, but and I don't mean this offensively, but someone they don't know and someone that looks like, I mean, really all three of you.
Yeah, I'm not.
I'm shaking my
super
head up and
worried.
down.
I at least
I-
can get Katrina outside of the house, away from the children.
She doesn't need to be outside the house, and if she's untrusting enough to stay in the house, it's even smarter because, again, there's a lot of money working around right now, and that's not safe. However,
What's your main concern here? I don't
the
understand.
little ones, the little kids that are going to see somebody of authority walking up and wonder what is wrong. That is my concern.
I understand your concern, but the town is only 100 people. They see me every day.
They don't see you walk up to the house on the edge of the city, do they? The town.
We shall
Not
ride.
always, but they know who I am. And
All right.
When
Again,
was the
no
last
offense,
We
time?
had this conversation as we ride.
How about
I
this?
think
What's this lucky liar here?
it's an inn or tavern, excuse me.
All right, maybe Miss Nimsy, if you could bring Katrina to the
Sure.
lucky liar,
Sure, I can do that.
and we can. And I'm gonna look at Ark, and I'm just like, we can speak with Katrina there.
So we
And
gonna
I
keep
can give my apologies, my condolences. Give her what money we're going to give her for now, and I will.
in
And then we can just take it from there. This way, the little ones won't see us all walking up. They're used to seeing Miss Nimsy here.
Right,
Nat-
which is what I'm trying to say. If I can, we can make sure that Natalie at least is
I don't understand.
told
what you're
by
so
her
concerned
sister.
about.
I get the concern, but I think we'll be all right.
Don't think you do.
We shall meet at the lucky lair.
Cool.
To
So that
the-
happens. You guys walk together up through Lonelywood, and eventually you guys get into the Lucky Liar. It takes a few minutes, probably about 15 minutes before Nimsy shows back up. Do you guys want to do anything?
I will have like a stiff, whatever the stiffest drink they have. I would like one of those. I'm not looking to get drunk, but
I would like
I'm
to
a very
order a full blown.
un-Goliath like Goliath. Like, I've got like more emotions than your average Goliath.
Sure.
From all my time like away from my people. Otherwise, I would have been like, shit happens. They'll survive or not.
Quite literally does not.
Right. But yeah, Kinna's experiences. So she's not looking
Yeah.
forward to this.
Can we
Gotcha.
I'd like to order a whole meal for the table.
Okay. Yeah, what are you
And-
trying to order?
And a picture of whatever the best they have here.
The
Ale,
pitch
honey mead.
of ale, honey of mead, something of any of that. Yeah, they drop by. You want like the best mead? They drop off a bottle of mead for you. And what kind of food? Just like cheese, crackers, meat, that kind of thing. Like a small
Yeah,
charcuterie
sure.
type thing.
Security bird
Cool.
board.
Yeah. It's gonna run
Food.
you. Let me pull it up here.
And I want like fish or steak or beef or whatever.
Yeah,
meat
we'll
they
just
eat
do
here.
like a little. I'll tell you how much it costs just by what kind of shit you're getting. So you're getting the best bottle of kind of wine, and then for a couple people, it's gonna cost you. That's 15 gold pieces total.
Total?
Cool. Yep, total 15 for the one bottle of like expensive mead, and then the food.
42 platinum. How much did you have with yourself?
45 platinum is 450 gold pieces.
Yeah, it's something, but
Yeah.
You got 45 from the chest? I must have not hear
What's in
that.
the chest, yeah.
I was so busy.
Yeah, there's 45.
You were so
platinum
busy.
in
You were so busy being poisoned.
the chest.
I was so busy getting poison and blood.
Totally. Hold on, I got to try and find a name for castle. Can almost find it.
A name for castle?
Yeah, because we named somebody and I can't remember what we named him, but I know I
Did we?
messaged him. Yeah, I texted to you.
Oh, fuck.
But yeah, eventually Nimsy comes in. It's like 15 minutes later. I would say like you definitely have your drinks, and I'd say your food's probably just getting there too as they pull up and sit next to you. And Nimsy looks sad. Probably looks like she's just been crying, and Katrina's eyes are she's white and pale, but given the fact that she's lived in Lonelywood, so hasn't seen the sun too often, but her eyes are red and puffy.
She hot.
So
Sorry. I said it for the meme.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, I mean, I think if you apologize right after you say it, you are sorry, right? Like, it's like, oh, I'm sorry, fuck. Yeah, I mean, open to interpretation,
She's a
I
looker.
suppose.
Is he easy on the eyes? Like,
Yeah, I have
She is attractive.
I think I have something for him. But yeah, go ahead, Kinna.
So I'm guessing Nimsy told you what happened to Raven.
Mm-hmm.
I am very sorry I didn't do more to protect your brother. I'm giving you this, and I'm gonna.
Can you just tell? She like cuts you off, and she's
Yeah.
like, "Can you just tell me what happened? What happened? How did he die?"
he was beheaded.
He was not beheaded.
Is not what happened?
That is not what
No.
happened. We saw bandits harassing people on the road. We tried to stop them. Well, we did stop them. And Revan fell to one of them.
Oh, I don't remember.
He was not beheaded. We've brought him back for your family to pay your last respects in any way you normally see fit. If you'd like, we could handle that for you. I just didn't want to take that opportunity away from you. I know what it's like to not have
so-
closure.
He died doing the right thing then.
He did. He died doing the right thing.
He was a grand warrior, the best in our group.
Nimsy showed me, or told me at least, of the money, and I see what you're offering, but it seems far too much to give to me.
It's not
Surely
ju-
Revan didn't earn that in the time that he had been gone. He's only been gone 4 days.
Revan fought by my side. And as far as I'm concerned, Revan did earn this just by fighting by my side.
Okay. Well, thank you for bringing him back. I appreciate it.
And if there's anything you need now or in the future from me, find a way to get in touch with me. I mean, I'll try and keep in touch with the town as much as I can, with Nimsy. Anything you need.
I appreciate that.
I know you have a family to take care of.
The coin is it's enough to keep us going for a long time. That's more than most people see in their entire lifetime here. So
I'm aware.
we might even get to maybe move, get into something bigger. There's a few houses that aren't being lived in now, so it's possible.
That sounds great. And maybe, I mean, far be it from me to tell anyone what to do with their, I mean, if there's, I don't know how your other brother feels about his occupation or what Revan.
He enjoys it. He enjoys it.
Okay.
He doesn't know yet. He's gone right now. He's hunting or doing something, but yeah, he'll take it hard, I'm sure. But he's lost family before. He's a strong kid. We're going to have the pyre for him tomorrow behind the house. We believe that his brother should be back. Lucas should be back soon. And I'll tell Natalie tonight, and we'll get it done with tomorrow. If you'd like to attend, you can. If you don't, I understand. I know you have things to do, and bringing him back is more than enough. You're square in my eyes.
I would like to attend if that is all right with you.
Yes, that would be lovely. All of you are invited. She looks at Nimsy, you as well, of course. But I'm going to. I don't mean to be rude, and thank you again so much for the coin. I'm gonna go and be with my family.
I understand.
And she kind of gives like a low bow before getting up and starting to walk away.
Okay, I give her a deeper one. Not like I'm trying to one up her, but like
Mm-hmm.
That's solemn. I'm so sorry.
her
I'm so sorry.
Right, and her brother is my companion, even if for a short time. Like, yeah, and it's just like, yeah.
Yeah,
Yes,
Nimsy looks to you and just says, "Y'all did the right thing, and I really appreciate that. I'm gonna make sure she gets home all right."
I'm going to silently, and one might even say stealthily, leave the building and
Okay.
follow
Do we notice him?
to her house.
Well, we'll have a stealth check.
Ta-da! Wow, wow, wow.
While that's happening, like Kinna will start drinking and eating, and like being sad, like she's stress eating.
Fuck. What the
So,
fuck? Ark, why can't you roll like Revan did, you piece
So
of
I start
shit?
drinking and eating, and then I look out the window, and I'm just like, "Will you please be quiet, Ark?"
yeah, all the way out the window.
I'm not that bad. A 10 is not that bad.
I'm trying to eat my feelings away.
I think you're able, like Katrina is able to leave, and you're able to like sneak outside of the door before
Where's
it
Ark
shuts. But
I'm not.
Nimsy will be able to see you when she leaves.
Wait, Speaker Nimsy is the speaker, right?
When she leaves,
Speaker, may I speak to
The
you
lucky
for a
liar,
moment?
which at the table. Sure. What do you need? I'm
By any
trying to.
chance, do you know where a temple near here, an Elden,
Oh,
Pointy
sweetie. That temple's a myth. That there's nothing to that. That people come in and they say it's here and lonely in somewhere in the woods. Salunis Temple. It's a myth. Don't go looking
Salunis
for it.
I will say.
What general direction do you believe it would be if it existed?
Oh, honey, I don't believe it exists at all. It could be anywhere in the woods. I mean, head inland from here, and maybe you'll run into it.
Thank you.
I don't mean to be rude, but from what I can tell, it's a myth. No one's found it. And we've scoured the entire woods. Good luck with it.
Gonna. I'll be back in 4 days. If not, then forget about me. I'm gonna grab the execute just right off.
Why don't you just wait until after Revan's funeral? I am more than willing to go with you.
I'm already left.
What?
Or leaving.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm leaving. I'm like literally leaving.
Bacon. After I walk outside, I'm gonna cast a spell.
Okay. So let's figure out when these happen. So Katrina leaves. Ark gets up, gets out of the door before it shuts. As Nimsy's saying, "I'm gonna go," Mateo pulls Nimsy to the side. So right before.
So when
Nimsy
he
walks
pulls
out
her
the door-
aside,
this is when this is happening.
and as I step outside with Katrina's back to me, not looking, I cast disguise self.
Okay. What do you want to turn into?
I just want to look. I want to look like the first person I saw that went out of line of sight to the other side.
Okay. So just generic.
Generic
Human.
townsperson
Got
who
it.
definitely lives here.
Okay.
And I can now just like walk across the street without being bothered, and I can like follow from a distance.
Yeah.
And Nims, you would not think anything the wiser.
Okay, yeah, you're able to do that, and then Nimsy would leave, and you would slowly, walk the path north to the house. Then we go back to Mateo. Mateo's like, "I'm gonna ride into the woods. If I'm not back in 4 days, come search for me," type shit.
Don't search for me.
Don't
just
search
get
for
it.
me, and is walking away, and Kinna says, "Wait until tomorrow." Right?
Yeah.
Basically, like, wait, and I'll come after the funeral. But you're still continuing to walk.
Yes, I pause, and I'm gonna try to rethink that moment. This seemed like a solo trip, and I'm gonna roll for this.
Okay.
And let the dice
yeah.
decide.
History's fine. It's a fine check to make.
That's
Sure.
You don't think that this requires you to be by yourself. There was nothing that Salune said that said, come alone, or you can only find this by yourself, or this is a mission only for Mateo. There's nothing that would say that other than maybe you wanting that.
Do I remember?
That's what your question was, right? Like, if that's how you remember it.
Sure. Yeah. I remember her name and shit. Right.
Yeah. Definitely. Yeah, that is vivid in your mind.
Okay.
Very, very well remembering.
I mean, fucking Mateo is just he has a lot of screw looses.
Yes, he does.
Sure.
Lots of loose screws.
Sit down and drink some of those screws.
So as you stop and ponder, what are you thinking about? Are you heeding what Kinna's saying, or?
I'm starting to recall that I've been alone for quite a while, for almost too long. And I'm debating whether or not Kinna is a worthy person.
What's worthy mean to Mateo?
Oh shit, it's gonna get deep.
She was.
You said
it. that sentence feels like it came out of left field. Oh shit, this is gonna get deep.
Worthy to Mateo means somebody that's Kinna. Like, just look at her after he's been, and that's just worthiness right there, right?
That was so not deep.
I wasn't trying to get deep with this, dude.
Well, fair enough. I mean, I don't know. Worthy could be heavy or not so heavy. I mean, it was pretty heavy for Thor. So, just curious on what your thoughts were.
I get it.
Someone got it. Someone laughed.
See what you
All
did
right.
there.
I like it. Yeah, thank you.
I see what you did there.
Yeah. Anyway, are you continuing to leave? Are you coming back to the bar with her? Like back to the table that Kinna's sitting at?
When is this thing again? The funeral?
It's tomorrow morning. Pyre, yeah.
Yes. I walk out.
Wait, yes to which question? Yes, you're
walk
staying? So you're leaving?
I just walk out. I haven't left. I've just walked out.
Okay, well, Kinna, that's what you would see. You would
right.
see him ponder something and then be like, out the door.
And I'm just going to hope that I see him later.
Okay.
What time is it right now during the day? Just so
it's probably getting a little bit later in the day now. It was probably about midday when you guys got back, and then you spent a little bit of time. But I would say, yeah, it's getting to be like, dinner time, evening, and starting to get dark. It's like twilight, I guess, would maybe be starting. It's like that cool that time of the night where the sun is like almost over the horizon.
Now, as I walk out, is there any way and how could I see Arik following Katrina?
I don't
can you
think
see
that
the random.
timing.
Can you see the random person that you don't know following Katrina from a distance?
Right, that would be the answer. I don't think that you would see him disguise. It would be too much time has passed before he's had the opportunity to disguise.
Oh, so he teleported. Oh, he disguised him.
No, so as soon as I went outside the door and the door closed behind me, you called for Nimsy to ask a question. With the door closed, I cast.
Oh, see, I didn't see that cast.
Yep.
My other monitor is completely blocking that screen.
No, yeah.
Oh.
So.
Yeah, I see it. Disguise
door
self.
closed.
So you're good.
Disguise self.
You're good. Yeah, I don't care what you're doing.
All right. Yeah, you look around and yeah.
I am looking for a store, but I'll let Kinna speak her thing now because
you'd have to head south. You know that you passed one called the Happy Scrimshander.
That's where I'm headed to right now.
Okay. Yeah. And then Kinna, you're back at the Lucky Liar. It is you have food that Mateo bought and left, and drinks and stuff, and it's all to yourself now.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna sit there and I'm just gonna eat and drink. I'm not, while I was kidding about like eating away my feelings, like I mean, I'm not like drinking or eating to excess, but like I'm definitely a little shaken from this whole thing.
Gotcha.
Especially since it's very un-Goliath like. But
do you when you eat, are you paying attention to yourself? Are you looking around the bar? Are you like what's Kinna's typical nature when she's alone?
Aware, like like she's not like Kinna doesn't trust like strangers generally. So I mean, like she's definitely not like got her guard down.
Yeah.
But I mean, like she's not actively like she is not actively like checking out people who don't look like there's no reason to check them out. If there's, I would like to think that with a good perception check, if there's somebody who seems to be a little more interested than normal, like she might notice that.
Yeah, go
But-
ahead and roll for it.
Sure. But yeah, she's not like scoping people out.
Sure. Yeah.
She's so distracted.
Yeah, I think the toll of travel, the toll of fighting, the toll of the emotional toll of talking to Katrina. It's been a day, and so I don't think you you notice anybody being weird or hostile or interesting in your eyes. Yeah, I will give Ark. What would you like to do? You are not quite at the house yet, but you're walking that way.
I am shambling behind our two friends here until they get to the house. I would wait and watch. I'd watch Katrina go in the house. I'm assuming she would like turn, thank Nimsy, cry a little bit. They'd probably hug.
Yep.
Yeah, classic, predictable.
Emotions. Yeah.
Humans, elves, Goliaths. They're all the same. So easy to predict. So easy to play. No, I'm kidding. I'm not that evil. But I would wait for Katrina to close the door and Nimsy to walk away, and I would just look like I was busying myself with something on the side of the road or something until she passed me, and then I would walk over to the door frame, not the door itself, but just the frame. Before I do anything too stupid, do I have a way to get away quickly? If I don't, then I'll do it differently. So I'll do this a little bit differently. I am going to just take out my dagger, and on the dagger it's not actually my dagger. And on the dagger it has capital D inscribed into the handle, and I'm gonna just drop it in front of the doorway, and I'm gonna walk away. And as soon as I'm like, I wasn't gonna rob her. As soon as I'm like out a safe distance away from it, I dropped the disguise self.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know you, and I'm just like,
I know you don't know
here's
me.
all this money.
Yep, I know. I
And
want
you're
you to
just
keep
like-
thinking about. I want you to keep thinking about it. You don't know what my end goal is.
I'm like 2 seconds away trying to kill Art. Though I'm not gonna lie.
Why? What?
That's so mean.
I just gave them something that belonged at that building.
I don't think that Kinna thinks that like you might rob them. Like I'm thinking, like I was.
Oh, I
worried
know.
about that.
I know. I
Kinna's
want everyone
like,
to keep wondering
Kinna
what
doesn't know
Art's gonna
you,
do.
but like I mean, like she
Kinna's-
has no
Kinna's
reason at the
crying in the
moment to
corner.
think that like you'd rob anybody, especially since she didn't notice you looking in that direction.
After a
And-
few minutes, well, go ahead.
I was gonna say
Casper.
I would post up a decent distance away where it's like if you don't walk past him, you're not gonna notice him because of all the fucking white.
Right.
So
Right.
and he's gonna watch the door until he sees her open it, notice the dagger, or maybe Lucas comes home and grabs it, and then he's gonna leave. He's just gonna watch until he's sure that it is inside that building, and then he's gonna go back to the tavern.
Yeah, that's what you see is while you're watching it, you see the front door fly open, Lucas coming out of it, far enough away to where you maybe can't totally see and or hear everything, but you can tell that he's somewhat frantic, sad, but he trips over, or he trips, and when he looks down, he sees it, and you can see him like messing with the blade. I assume you just left the knife.
Lucas
No-
wouldn't know what
For sure.
Katrina or Revan would have a better idea if Revan was alive of the meaningness behind the dagger.
Right, but I'm just
Lucas
saying,
would
did you
not.
lead the sheath
had
with
it-
it, or just like the blade?
He would never have had a sheath for it. He would have just had it in like a leather strap, so it's just the blade with a very unique D carved
Yeah.
into the pommel.
You see him kind of like look it over, and then you see him put it in his leather belt, and then he moves off north in this direction. You see Katrina come out, chasing him out a couple seconds later, yelling after him, but he doesn't turn around, and she goes back into the house.
I'm gonna go follow Lucas.
All right. As you do that, Nimsy eventually makes her way back into the Lucky Lyre, and she sits down next to you, Kinna, and
Mhm.
she's pours herself a drink. She's, I hope you don't mind.
I
But
don't.
we unfortunately we don't have a tavern, or excuse me, an inn in Lonelywood. I do have a bedroom in my attic. It's small, but it's spacious enough for the three of you. I figured I'd let you know. There's a side entrance. You just go up the stairs, and there's that side door if you want to use it.
That's very kind of you. Thank you.
Yeah, I figured it's better to sleep over there than to. Some people like to hole up in the ramshackle. It's our other tavern that is no longer operational. So, yeah, this will be much better for you. I'll have some cookies ready.
Cookies. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'll definitely come.
Yeah. Perfect.
With any luck, I don't know where they've gotten off to, and I'm not sure if Mateo is coming back. Hopefully he is. And
Yeah, he asked me about some elven temple structure. It's a myth. People been looking for it for forever. No one's ever found it in the woods, so maybe something to think about. But sometimes it's nice to chase after something after losing something, you know? Maybe give
Yeah.
it to him. Who knows?
yeah, and I suppose it can't hurt to go with him for a couple of days and look for an elven temple.
At least it gives you something to do.
And I would really hate to never see him again and find out he got eaten by a yeti or got froze to death or
Right? That would be terrible.
buried in an avalanche. I mean, at least like if I'm there when it happens, at least I'll know. I mean, not that I'm hoping it happens, obviously.
I know what you mean. Well, I'm going to head back home, but you know where I am if you need me.
Yes, thank you, Miss Nimsy.
No problem, Kinna. Again, I'm sorry for everything.
So am I.
And yeah, she leaves. Eventually, Mateo. Well, we'll end it there, and we'll pick up with Mateo at the Happy Scrimshander when we get back next week.
Cool.
Hell yeah! Well, thanks
That
for
was a
hanging
really
out,
good
guys. That was fun.
session. Thank you.
That was so good. Yeah, that was fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
fights. Just talking and whatnot.
Interesting.
Me and Bacon are gonna have to talk later because I had a brain blast for something for Arc and
Jimmy Neutron. Dude.
Yeah,
hilarious.
literally
Okay.
just like if my headphones weren't on, my cam would have done that exact scene, but they were blocked, you know. But yeah, no, I had a moment of realization. I'm like, there was a small, like, we had a small kind of motivation for Arc to just like exist, but now I have a motivation for Arc to be
Yeah, tiny. Like I
here.
don't know a lot about him, so this will be cool. I'm trying to think of anything that we need to wrap up. I don't think so, but anybody got anything coming up? Castle Mondo, about streaming or doing anything?
Strahd
Nothing
on
big.
Thursday. I got Strahd. Hey, if anyone out there in Twitchland or anywhere is interested in playing the NPC Irina, you'd be able to pick a class and all that other stuff. The only thing is, you'd be Irina from Curse of Strahd. Our DM is looking for someone to play Irina. Get in touch with me.
Do you know if you guys are looking for Irina to play multiple sessions? Is it a kind of a one session type thing?
Multiple sessions.
Cool.
Sessions.
Good
I
to know.
think possibly for the rest of the campaign.
Good to know.
Yeah.
Cool. That'd be awesome. And that's on Thursdays.
That's on Thursdays.
Is it even an NPC anymore?
No, it wouldn't be. But she would be. Whoever plays that would be playing the NPC
Obviously,
Irina.
a character that.
Right.
Yeah. So you'd have to read up and know what you're doing. So.
Right.
But that's cool. So that is on Thursday. Do you have any Antonine or any other games that you're doing? What was the other one? Rhyme.
No. I think I have no games. Although if you follow me on the Twitters, if a game pops up, you'll be the first to know.
Perfect. Castle, anything from you?
I don't think I have anything coming up. My stream schedule is in development. I've had
Perfect. That's a good way.
I've
to
had
put
to
it.
life's been crazy the last few months. So
For sure.
with everything calming down a little bit, theoretically, hopefully, I should be back to streaming soon. But
Hell yeah.
I don't know if my stream's the D&D crowd's cup of tea. I'm a big FPS kid.
Hey, everyone's into something, you know.
I'm gonna go pew pew.
There you go. Anything from you?
Nothing at all, man.
No, cool. Well, one thing from us, not anything really super official or whatnot, but we are potentially looking at doing some form of a West Marches thing or a Emberfall campaign that we've talked about, potentially reviving from a past thing. And I don't know. I tossed around the idea of trying to fundraise for it to make it maybe a little bit easier to do. But anyway, we'll talk about it, and maybe I'll do a stream and I can toss around ideas and see what I want to do.
Figure out what we're gonna do.
Other than that, guys, thank you guys so much, and we will be back next Tuesday for episode 9 of The Long Winter. See you guys.